Welcome back to the Airman Harris Show. No free promo. Y'all know how it go. I would have got on here earlier for y'all, but I've been arguing with the airline all day. Was trying to take a vacation, but they told me some team came and booked up all the flights to Cancun. So all the flights was booked up, unfortunately. So no, that wasn't a good one. All right, well, y'all at least gotta laugh. I'm here giving y'all content on the Sabbath, the day of rest. Finna get in trouble by my mama because I'm supposed to be doing this on a Saturday. So y'all at least gotta laugh at my jokes, please. No, I'm just playing. Look at my hair, y'all. It's still here right now. I am cutting the hair. India said I gotta cut my hair, y'all, so I can get back to the Airman Harris look, get my 360 back, go back to me. I grew this with the boys, my old team that I was coaching with them, Y'all hair grow like this? Like, look at this side. This side is way longer than this side. Do y'all hair grow like that? But anyway, I'm probably going to get on live tomorrow. I'm going to let the kids, cut it. They like to cut my hair, especially Leah. She's always wanted to cut my beard when I had it long. She always wanted to trim it. So I'm going to let them cut it. Of course, I'm going to go to the barbershop, let them fix it up. But probably let the kids cut it tomorrow. So the last one officially with the dreads. But let's get to the meat and potatoes, man. Warriors got shot out yesterday. I think they lost by like 15. But what I tell y'all, no post presence. Porzingis only played a few minutes. You could tell he was hobbled. He got hurt. He ain't play a lot. Steph missed so many layups. You could tell Steph was hurt. Day were down because he got to play, all the bigs night in and night out. And what else I tell y'all? We can't have 20 turnovers. How many turnovers we had last night against the Suns? 20. It's a recipe for disaster. So it is what it is. We regroup and we try to come back stronger next year. I ain't got much to say about that game. And Jalen Green put on a show. I didn't see that coming. I thought D-Book was going to kill us. But Jalen Green put on a show. 8 threes. What did he have? 36, 6, and 4. 8 threes. Book had 20. Dylan Brooks had 13. Goodwin had 19 and 9. So, hey, they put BTA, what they say, on us. So, I know we can really say we was hobbled. We was short-handed. It is what it is. But let's move on to the Warriors' future. We're going to start with Santos. Santos played like 30 minutes. I thought he would have given us more. Santos young. He signed sort of like one of them loony deals. He's not getting paid a lot of money, so he's going to be with us for the next couple of years. I think he's going to be a viable asset. I did look Santos up because I didn't know much about him before I did this. I didn't realize he is 6'7". He's a nice size. I didn't realize he was only 185 pounds, though. Like 185? That's normally my weight. I'm probably 175 right now. But he's the same size as Seth and Steph. Like, you would think he was bigger. He looks bigger. He like got that Rasheed Wallace, Kevin Garnett. When you look at Rasheed, look at KG. You're like, oh, Sheed way heavier than KG, but he's not. He's not. Look it up. We looked it up a long time ago. He's not. You would think he was, but maybe it's the muscle because KG like, a muscle, and she, got the flabby body like Santos. It is what it is, but they get it done. But Santos, he signed, like I said, a couple years left on his deal, so he going to be back. He going to be a viable asset. He's still young, probably the youngest player on our team, probably outside Will Richard. And I don't know how old his Pies. Y'all probably around the same age. But Santos going to be a viable option for us next year. GP in the last year, his deal, we'll see what happened with Gary Payton II. He is like 33 years old, so we'll see if we sign him back. I think we get him for a couple million off the bench. I would like to have GP back. Melton's on a player option, $3.4 million. I think he do come back. He was coming off an injury, so I think he'll be better for us next year, especially scoring-wise. You're coming off an injury that next year you kind of, timid, you kind of scared. I think he's going to be good for us coming off the bench next year or in the starting role, before Jimmy, Moody, all them guys come back. So hopefully Melton signs the player option and comes back for us. Big Al signed a 2-year deal. I know Al, 39, something like that. He one of the only guys in the league that's older than me. So hopefully he comes back. He helped us out, especially in that Suns game with the trades. Hopefully he comes back and play a little more. But we'll see. Hopefully Al, decide to play that last year and, ride it out with the Dubs, man. Seth Curry. If we bringing Seth back, they better sign me. Like I'm finna get in the gym. Like if Seth coming back, like I said, we signing brothers. They need to sign me up because Seth ain't give us nothing this year. I could have sat on the bench and did what Seth did. Like I could be a great practice player. Like I could D up. I would make players better because the lockdown defense, the athleticism. Like I could be a better, practice player and help somebody. Like I ain't got to get in. I could swing a towel and give y'all water like a mug on that end of that bench. So we bringing Seth back. I'm finna make a phone call. Y'all gotta sign me to a 10-day or something. Try me out. I could put pressure on Steph in practice and make him work, or Pies, or whoever y'all trying to, whatever. I could emulate the other team. That practice player that, can emulate the best player from the other teams and get your players. But I could be that guy. Like dribble, shoot. Y'all need a shooter, dribbler, dunker, slasher. I could replicate them guys and be that guy for y'all if y'all gonna bring Seth Curry back. For real. At 38. Moody, that patella tendon, I feel like that's a whole year injury. Happened late in the season. I can't see Moody coming back next year at all. He probably gonna be out the whole year. Sadly, Moody would be some help for us. If he do come back, it's gonna be late in the year, and I just don't see the confidence being there. I don't think he got like 2 years left on his deal though. So I think I don't think he's gonna play next year, but we'll see. He's still gonna be with us, but he's just not playing with that patella injury. That's a little more tougher than the ACL. Not sure about the Achilles, but I know it's worse than the ACL. Pies got 2 more years left. Pies played okay yesterday, like I said. I mean, we got to play him a lot of minutes. We're an older team. He a younger guy. Pies defend, Pies rebound. I know a lot of people don't like him. A lot of times, I don't like him. He take ill-advised shots. He shoots sometime when he should swing it at Steph. I seen a couple times Steph right there. He look him off. It's like you gotta feed Steph. If Steph open, I don't care who you are. Even Clay fed Steph. If Steph open, you gotta get Steph the ball, Pies. And I think that's what be the biggest frustration with Pies. And a lot of people are like, why y'all giving Pies such a hard time? It be the things that we already know you should do that Pies don't do. If Steph is wide open, Steve Kerr gonna pass him the ball. Pies, you got to get Steph the ball when he open. Like, you just have to. That's the Warriors. I mean, it is what it is. He Batman, like they like to say. So, Batman is a guy. We got to get on the ball. Looking off Steph. But Pies do rebound. He do defend. Y'all know me as a rebounding guard, as a defender, as an athlete. I like those kind of things. I hate the ill-advised threes. I like when he get to the cup. I like when he get to the bucket because he can. Especially, he's shifty. He got the left hand. I do that Euro. I still think it's a travel with him and Santos, how they do that Euro, and then they stop on one leg. Once you take 2 steps, you either got to pass or you got to shoot. You can't stop. Mr. Myers, y'all remember Mr. Myers from the North and South games that you played on Saturday morning? Mr. Myers called the travel with 28, any day of the week, Mr. Myers is called the travel. Because you can't stop once you take the 2 steps. You got to shoot or pass. You can't stop. It's a travel. But he's shifty, like I said. We'll see. He got 2 more years, so he is coming back next year. Porzingis is a big that we need. At least the size anyway. He's a 7-footer. We need size. Only problem with Porzingis, he shoot too many J's. We need somebody that's gonna get under the rim. We can't get another big that's gonna be under the rim. We at least we'll have to sign him back. Like he on a 1-year deal. I know people saying we'll be better next year because they think Porzingis automatically comes back, but he was on a 1-year deal. His deal is up, so we gotta sign him back. We'll see how much money he wants. Like he don't play down low enough for me. He do shoot J's, and don't sign him back if he's not healthy. Like the last games you seen, he was hobbled. He hopped around. He probably only played like 15 minutes. Didn't even play the end of the game. We need some healthy players. Like we already got Steph and Draymond, who's older. So we can't have older guys that are more hurt than they are. Like we need some. I know a lot of players. The Warriors dynasty is over. They don't want to come to the Dubs, whatever the case may be. But we got to go out there. If we're gonna develop the Charles Bassey kid and develop him, but we need somebody that's gonna bang down low. Al do bang, but like I said, Al is way over the hill. He will get down there and bang. He will post up because we need somebody that's gonna post up and actually score. They post up, but it's like. They will high side guard this dude to death where he can just spin and do an angel reach layup. You ain't got to jump to lay it up. They giving him the rim so bad. Like he ain't got to spin. They're high side playing the pass so much when he post up. He can go over their head or under and just lay it up. Like the rim is like right there. Like honestly, I don't get it. Like this dude, we play in the backyard. Like, if he don't get the ball, if he don't get a shot, we go down 2 times and he don't get a shot. If that's his ball, he taking his ball and he headed to the crib with the ball. He done. If it ain't his ball, he booting it over grandma's fence. Like, he kicking it and he gone. Like, he done. Like, he got to get a shot. But to see him not shoot when he wide open, and people like, what be the most? It used to be him dunking. Used to be the most. People like, would you? What they used to ask. About my brother being in the NBA, like, what's most surprising? You seeing him on TV. This is because he dunked. Now it's because he don't shoot the ball. It's like, dude, you missed 2 threes and then you just stop shooting. Like, that's the most shocking thing to me. Like, this dude was a scorer. Little do people know, he wasn't no defender. He wasn't no pass. He could pass. He could dribble. He could do it all. But he was a scorer. He getting the ball in the bucket. And to see that he, passing up open shots. I know you're older, don't get me wrong, but anybody can make a layup. You can dunk it in, sit it in the rim. They giving it to you. They playing the pass. They want you to score it. But anyway, we move. Like I say, Porzingis, if we got to bring him back. Unless we can get a better big. That's at least 6'10" or above. Don't get no 6'7", 6'8" dude thinking he finna play center. No. 6'10" and above. He gotta be taller than Al. If not, bring Porzingis back. We ain't paying him $30 million, $40, $50 million. No. He ain't paying him $30 million a year. No. I don't think he worth that because he don't play. Not even have a fourth of the games is all he really playing. Like, I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know if he hurt. I don't know if he's sick. His bones brittle, because the way Jalen Green went to the hole and put that shoulder and just moved him completely out the way. Hey, you better put some muscle on, boy, or something, because nah. Jimmy, coming off the ACL injury. That's typically 9-10 month injury. We know Jimmy being Jimmy, more likely going to milk it out to 12 months, which probably takes us to All-Star. As long as Jimmy come back by All-Star break, hopefully we can hold the ship down by the end. I don't know how healthy he going to be after that. I don't want to downplay the injury, but typically ACL injuries nowadays, it's not that severe how it used to be back in the day. It's not like an Achilles or all them other injuries. The technology has improved, so hopefully he come back and be, a little help. He do got 1 more year on his deal, $56.8 million, so hopefully Jimmy, does play, half the season, and, we can keep it afloat till Jimmy comes back. Steph, of course, got 1 more year on his deal, 62.5. I talked about Steph enough about the last game. We know Steph going to be Steph. Hopefully that knee gets better. Hopefully he be back to, even the year before Steph was cool. This year Steph was cool up until the runner's knee thing. I still don't quite understand what that injury is. I think when I looked it up before, when it first happened, they were saying normally it's like a track injury, I think. I don't know. But he got runner's knee. I don't know how you fix runner's knee. I thought it was going to be a couple game injury, but it wound up being way longer than that. So hopefully he comes back healthy with the runner's knee, get a knee brace or whatever. They got the ankle braces, get a knee brace. I don't know what we got to do, put Steph in the bubble. But we need Steph out there because we know Steph going to Steph. Draymond Green, 27.6 player option. Can't see him turning that down. Last year, his deal, he got a player option for $27.6 million. I'm sure he's going to sign that. Probably not going to retire, like the caption of this video say, but I had to get y'all to click on it. You know how we do. But I'm sure he's going to sign $27.6 million. He ain't going to make that kind of money in 1 year off of NBA contract ever again. So, of course, he signed that. Give it one last run next year. Hopefully bring in some pieces that can help him out and don't wear him down all the way to the end of the season. Wear him down. Then, he gave all he had against Kawhi. Like, he had nothing left. So I think he signs that. I think he comes back. Hopefully give, another shot with Jimmy, with Steph. Hopefully Big Al, like I say, come back. Porzingis or another big, or if we got to add some pieces, Add some pieces, Torian Harris, he's available. He might be available, might be. Steve Kerr, y'all seen a little farewell speech thing he tried to give yesterday. Steve Kerr contract is up. I guess we'll see if he signs back. Me personally, I think Steve signs back for at least 1 year, and then find out to see, what Jimmy, Steph, and they're gonna do. I do think he comes back for at least a year. Ride it out with them. They won 4 chips together. You can't deny that. I know how a lot of people still feel about Mark Jackson. I still got them same sentiments, even though it was a long time ago. But Steve won for a championship with those guys, so it is what it is. I think he comes back. He was a part of Michael Jordan's last dance. I think he come back next year with the Warriors for one last dance. So get it in, dance on with the team, Steph. Like I said, y'all tap in tomorrow. The dreads coming off, and just said they gotta go. So they gotta go. My YN look is official, y'all. I'm going back to the waves. Hopefully my hairline sustain, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, not to throw that black nigga. I know y'all hate when I say that under the bus, but whew, that boy hairline is getting fire. I'm scared to cut my dreads. All right, y'all know I had them little colleagues when I was a long time ago in them corners, boy. I don't know how this hairline gonna look once these dreads come down, but we gonna see. We gonna make it do what it do. Your boy is getting older. I ain't scared of a bald head. I ain't scared of no gray hair, even though I ain't got none yet. I'm still looking like I'm, 29 out here, but it is what it is. I'll get back with y'all tomorrow. Peace.